The earliest defenders of Islam would defend their more numerous and better equipped oppressors because the early Muslims loved death, dying for the sake of Almighty Allah, more than the oppressors of Muslims loved life.
We're coming for you, he says, with disturbing calm. With men who love death as much as you love life. You will never be safe as long as we are alive.
Because the early Muslims loved death, dying for the sake of Almighty Allah, more than the oppressors of Muslims loved life. What are our oppressors going to do with people like us? We're prepared to give our lives for the cause of Islam. I have pledged my life's work, inspired by my dear father's shining legacy and inspired further by my mother's loving protection and support, to work for the Ummah.
It turns out that Suhail Khan's parents, Mahboob Khan, who had a PhD in engineering, and Malika Khan, were founders of at least 4 of the most important groups on the Muslim Brotherhood's list. They weren't loosely affiliated with these fronts. They weren't just members of them. They created them, including the Muslim Students Association, the very first fruit of the effort to establish in America what the Ikhwan's phased plan calls secret leadership. They also created the Muslim Brotherhood's largest front, the Islamic Society of North America.
It is a special honor for me to be here before you today because I'm always reminded of the legacy of my father, Dr. Mahboob Khan, an early founder of the Muslim Students Association in the mid-60s, an active member of the organization through its growth and development into the Islamic Society of North America.
Suhail Khan is the son of a dear, dear brother who was a pioneer of Islam work himself.
Anybody is a supporter of Hamas here? Hear that, Bill Clinton? We are all supporters of Hamas. Allahu Akbar.
Many of you know his late father, may Allah bless him, who was part of all kinds of work. And alhamdulillah, Suhail inherited from his father not only being a Muslim and a Muslim activist, but also being a Muslim political activist.
I wish they added that I'm also a supporter of Hezbollah. Anybody supports Hezbollah here?
Abdurrahman al-Moody have been also very supportive of me, and I want to give them thanks. Many of you, of course, knew my father, and he was someone who dedicated his life to the community, and I've always felt that I have to work in that same those footsteps.
Was your father part of the Muslim Brotherhood?
No, he was not. He was a high-tech engineer in the Bay Area.
What I have a problem with is they say, you know, jihad is their way, you know, martyrdom is their goal. I mean, that is antithetic to everything the Constitution says.
I understand all of those things.
You got your answers. So.
No, I understand all of those.
Do you agree with that too, Mr. Khan?
With what?
That we should be outreaching to the Muslim Brotherhood and
well, the Nation of
Islam.
Muslim
Brotherhood in the United States.
There's no Muslim Brotherhood in the United States.
No.